Hello and welcome again to another episode of The Guy Who Likes to Say Stuff. Before I even get started with today's video, this is the third video, I just want to say sorry about the last video's lesser quality and the length. This video should be much shorter and not in bad quality. Okay. Right. So today I'm going to be talking about dinosaurs. As you can see, I have a Doxosaurus on my shirt, and it is a dachshund combined with a Tyrannosaurus, and it's a great t-shirt. So today I'm going to be talking my top 10 favorite dinosaurs of all time. And you might think I'm going to do some crazy dinosaurs you never heard of, because I know a lot about dinosaurs and whatnot. But I'm actually going to do iconic dinosaurs, because those are the dinosaurs I grew up with, and so that's why they're my top 10s. There will be some other dinosaurs that I like too. There are other dinosaurs that I like that are exotic, but the ones on this list are mostly not that exotic. There's a couple of them. I have an older reference book here for my lists, and I have a dinosaur book, one of many, National Geographic dinosaurs. So, without any further ado, here we go with number 10. That is Liliensternus, a small theropod dinosaur from the Triassic. So, dinosaurs lived in the Mesozoic era, which lasted 220 million years ago to 65 million years ago. That's just scientific little information there, that in case you want to know. And there's three periods: the Triassic, the Jurassic, and Cretaceous. The Triassic is the earliest of those, and this is from that time period. So it's one of the earlier dinosaurs. It's, kind of maybe mid-ish, late-ish Triassic, so not super early, but early enough. It's got 4 fingers. Theropods are the dinosaurs that tend to be carnivorous and on 2 legs. This is one of those, and most of them have 3 fingers. The fact that this one has 4 is a sign that it's a little more primitive. This is just my model, and you might call it a toy, but I'm calling it a model. It was obviously a toy. I used it as a toy at one point in my life when I was much younger, but today it is a model. Now this dinosaur probably is about 6 to 7 meters long, probably about yay tall, and it's just a fast running dinosaur that I just think is cool. The great cool name. So that's number 10. Number 9, Pachycephalosaurus. I don't have a model for it, so I have a representative. Also some sort of carnivorous dinosaur. It's generic. That's the model. It's just a stand-in. Not what it actually looks like. Pachycephalosaurus is one of the dome-headed dinosaurs. I have a drawing of it, or not a drawing, a picture of it, right in here in the dinosaur book. So that gives you an idea what it looks like. Whoa. And the size there. So it says up to 26 feet or 8 meters in length. So that's a decent size. I'm not good at approximating like how big or small or how much something weighs. Size, length, width, weight. I'm not good at that, so I have a tendency to forget. So I have to remind myself to look those things up again. So that's Speckycephalosaurus. From the late Cretaceous, so it's near the end. A big dome head, spikes, and yeah, cool dinosaur. Yeah. That's not a theropod though. It's one of the other ones. There's like there's theropods, there's sauropods, and there's another category that includes like ornithopods and other things like that. Can't remember the exact title, but like ornithopods, things like the hadrosaurs and duck-billed dinosaurs, and there's other things like there's the armored dinosaurs, and there's the ceratopsians, which is like the big frilled dinosaurs like Triceratops, and then there's these guys, the Pachycephalosaurus. So it's under that group. So it's this huge group. It's one of those. It's not a theropod, even though it's on two legs. But it's cool. Big group. Numbers 8. I have Dilophosaurus. Now in Jurassic Park, it featured and it had a big frill, and it spat venom. This thing did not do that. It was too small in Jurassic Park, unless of course there's a juvenile, which they could include. This thing, it says here, was 6 or 7 meters in length. So, not accurate to the movie, but the movie was not accurate to the creature, shall I say. I like the frill, or not the frill, the crest, the two crests. The Dilophosaurus, that's what that means. Two crested creature, or dinosaur, lizard. Yeah, two double crested. Agile dinosaur from the early Jurassic, lived in Pennsylvania, out in the forest. I just like the shape of the skull, the swift little looking skull, like the jaws just look like they snip at you, and I like that. Cool dinosaur. I like the agile dinosaurs. Number 7, Triceratops, from the very late Cretaceous, near the end. Lived in Montana along the other guy. I like this model. It looks like it's running. Which I like to imagine them charging like a rhino. Doesn't have a lot of protection in the back here. It's just got the frill, 3 horns. Easy prey in that sense. So they had to be in herds. Definitely an iconic dinosaur. Triceratops. Really cool. I marched out in the forest in the dust, and I did a lot of grunting. It's just it's like a dinosaur like a dinosaur rhinoceros. So that's what makes it cool for me. Number 6 is Ankylosaurus, also in the Cretaceous period. When I watched Walking with Dinosaurs, like the mockumentary kind of thing, scientific accuracy, pretty good scientific accuracy. Not the movie. It featured, and they said that even the eyelids were armored, and I've remembered that since. I just think that's just cool. It's so armored and such a just tank, short, low to the ground, tough thing, that, nothing can mess with it. It's got all these nubs and bumps and spikes and plating. And the long, skinny tail, the club at the end. Well defended. Big bony cheekbones. That's just cool. Big creature that nothing can really mess with it. Unless you flipped it over on its back like a turtle. Except this thing weighs like 100 times more than a turtle. And that would be really difficult, particularly with the spikes. It would be hard to roll it over to its vulnerable belly. So, hard to defeat that creature. Number 5. My 5th favorite dinosaur is Brachiosaurus. Brachiosaurus is just like a big giraffe. And I like this model because it's like green. Like how you imagine dinosaurs. It's a sauropod, so it's one of the long neck ones, obviously, you can tell that. I like the vertical one, so it browses from the trees, or, then, like, grazing in the ferns. It's just big and big, I guess. And, in Jurassic Park, they featured it kind of coming up on its back legs. Could it do that? Probably, yeah. But could it hold that position? No, not as such. It would have to put its legs up against a tree. There are a lot of sauropods that would knock over trees that way to get to the ferns below, because the tree would get in the way. They couldn't walk through trees that are too close to each other, so they clear-cut trees, things like Diplodocus, or Diplodocus, as you might have pronounced it, on the more horizontal-looking sauropods. So that's a bummer for these guys, because they like the trees upright, because they don't want to lean their neck all the way down there. But that's definitely a thing, knocking over trees. Their big legs, their feet. I always thought that these were hooks when I was a little kid, but they're not hooks. They're just funky-looking claws. Next, number 4, Stegosaurus. I don't have a great model for this. This one's definitely a toy from my childhood. So as you can see, it's kind of goofy looking. Kind of exposed on the sides. The flanks are definitely exposed from other Jurassic carnivores. So Jurassic like this, like the Brachiosaurus Jurassic, it had carnivores like Ceratosaurus or Allosaurus. If it would attack, it would attack right there, right? So not great protection, but that tail has got to be really quick, and it's got those nice big spikes. Like the scene in Fantasia where it swings its tail around and hits dinosaur with the carnivore with its spikes. And I like those spikes, so it's a herbivore you wouldn't want to mess with. And scientists are fascinated by those plates that's got on its back, because those plates, probably they could, the Stegosaurus could probably flush their plates full of blood, which could tell they could do multiple things. I'm not sure if it did all of these, but it could probably use the plates for all these purposes. Whether it did them or not, we don't know. But probably flush full of blood to scare away predators, or to attract mates, or to get other creatures out of its territory so it could eat alone, or just with one other Stegosaurus, probably not a herd dinosaur. So, or maybe possibly like protective things. So that's Stegosaurus. As you notice, I've been going through this kind of quickly because I don't want a super long video. Number 3, one of the most iconic dinosaurs ever known, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Of course, it's supposed to be horizontal, but whatever. Again, late Cretaceous, Montana, hung out with these guys. It just, it's cool without having crazy features like those guys. So that's nice, I think. And Spinosaurus is really cool. Another giant theropod, the arcing sail and the ridges above the eyes and long snout. I think it's a very cool dinosaur, but it's not iconic like Tyrannosaurus Rex is. At least not nearly as iconic. It's just got this big, powerful, three-legged or three-toed feet, and the big, long, thick tail on the end, and the big head. Well, I believe is still considered the strongest bite force of any animal. With his huge banana thick teeth and pencil long and just big, scary looking dinosaur. And if he was around, like, in Jurassic Park, it's just snap, eat you one bite. And of course, to balance out that head, it has to have these tiny little arms that people make fun of all the time. Though in reality, I've seen fossils of these arms. They're huge. They're small compared to the body of the Tyrannosaurus. Compared to our arms, they're huge. They're like really thick. Like this is thick. Like this thick. Like, but this is like with flesh. That would be like just the bone, and it'd be like twice as long. And of course, 2 fingers, but these fingers are like sausages. It's thick little sausage fingers, bigger fingers than ours. About like a lot. So, not to be underestimated. They'll do a lot of damage. So, great, iconic dinosaur. If any of these dinosaurs are your favorite dinosaurs, that's great. They're just not my top 2. So moving on to my number 2, from the Cretaceous in Mongolia, in the Gobi Desert, I have Velociraptor. This is this is not Deinonychus, the big, weird, version thing that they have in Jurassic Park. I'm talking small little turkey-sized, feathered like a turkey, turkey brain-sized dinosaur. Little Velociraptor. Cool. I just think they're cool. The longer, thinner snout, and hunting in packs. Even though they're small, they can still take out like larger prey. And if you can imagine Triceratops without horns and like sheep size or like lamb size, that's known as Protoceratops. And those things that Velociraptor like to hunt. So it's just a little world of small. All the small theropods like it are out there, hunting on the desert. I just think it's cool. Walk and sneak along little, desert canyons or in between dunes and whatnot. It's a cool dinosaur. And it's not as smart as people think it is. It's a turkey intelligence, but it's not stupid, not super stupid. But I don't think turkeys are super stupid, but they're not the most intelligent creature on the planet. For certain, they can be a little bit dumb, shall we say? Well, that's not scientifically, that's not really accurate saying dumb. Stupid would be. Anyway, and now onto my number 1 favorite dinosaur of all time. Drum roll. Allosaurus. A little bit in the Cretaceous, as said in Walking Dinosaurs, primarily from the Jurassic. It's just a cool medium-sized theropod. I I think there need to be more medium-sized theropods in Jurassic Park. It's too bad that this was not in Jurassic Park. Hopefully, in the fifth one, Jurassic Park, or Jurassic World Lost, Fallen Kingdom, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, they will have Allosaurus. I hope so. Praying, fingers crossed. Follow some version of a descendant from the Dilophosaurus. Again, the crest probably just shrunk down to these nice little ridges above the eyes. I love those 3 fingers. Yeah, it's just cool. Nice, great size, strong, but not super strong. You know, this guy T-Rex probably bite you in one bite. Allosaurus probably take more than that, depending on the size. Yeah, you know. I just like that idea. You know, strong enough to take you down probably one go. When one hit with those claws, you're done. But if it were to hunt, small sauropods, or juvenile sauropods, like maybe a young Brachiosaurus or a young Diplodocus, it would have to probably, even those creatures, dinosaurs, probably but smaller than their adult forms, are still large enough. They'd have to hunt in packs of 3 to 5 or so. So I had that pack hunting of Velociraptor a little bit. Jump up on the sides and scrape the claws and and the teeth and the feet claws, but big enough that it could eat smaller dinosaurs and kind of just one chomp like T-Rex. So that's why I like Allosaurus. Great name. It just sounds lush. Allosaurus from the Jurassic. Primarily. I mean, they also lived in the poles and in the mid-Cretaceous, according to Walking with Dinosaurs, which I believe, because it's fairly accurate. Yeah. Yeah, awesome dinosaurs, all of them. Please, tell me what you think are your favorite dinosaurs. You can look them up. Maybe you prefer a different order. Mix match. There we go. Yeah, if there's a dinosaur in here that on your list that isn't here, let me know. There's a lot of cool dinosaurs. These are just my favorites. Here we do another mix, just to see what that looks like. There we go. Another mix. You can mix them up all day. I just, I like dinosaurs, and I like other prehistoric animals too. Dinosaurs definitely most iconic. That's why I did this list to start off, because they're just great. They're really cool. If you like this, I definitely say look up more about these animals. They're truly amazing. It's truly amazing if you believe that they existed, and they lived millions of years ago, and we can find fossils in the day, and they dominated Earth for a very long time, at least on land. So they're awesome. They're really awesome, and I'm glad we make movies about them today. So yeah, that's what I have to say about that. I could talk on more, but there's no real need right now. So thank you for watching this video. Like I said, please leave a comment down below your favorite dinosaurs. Your top 10 or so. I'd love to hear it. I'd also love to hear suggestions for future videos. I have plans up in my head, but I'd love to hear suggestions, and maybe hopefully I'll be able to actually listen to those and go off of those suggestions. Maybe if you leave suggestions, every video about future videos, I'll probably read a couple of those, and maybe I'll do videos like that. It's I don't want you to bombard me, but if if you remind me and put more advertisement, and if I like your ideas, I should maybe I can talk about it sometime. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you go watch my other videos. My last one was Harry Potter Ranked. And the other one was my introduction video to this channel. The guy that likes to say stuff, which is on a different channel. And I have a cool video planned for my next time. I'm not going to say what it is yet. I haven't decided whether to do it or not, to do that or not. Something like totally different from this, and just want to test it out, see if you guys like it, and then I can do anything you guys suggest after that. And if in the next video if you like it, great, and if not, that's fine too. So thank you for watching this, and until next time, this guy who likes to say stuff, thank you for watching, and